My kitten has hearts behind her ears. The amount of growing my snail has gotten done in under a year, from a 4 cm shell to a 17 cm shell. This twisting chimney. My therapist's office has a painting of Cookie Monster in a kimono. During my vacation in Italy, I saw a sticker that said skip ad on a McDonald's ad. Odometer and trip meter hit all ones at the same time. The drawer in my kitchen that is made to dispense paper towels. My shower head shows you how hot the water is. This puzzle I bought has 5 corners. Found the ultra rare Physoplexus camosa. This lone urinal. A giant Allen wrench at work. My local DM has tiny magnifying glasses attached to their carts so you can see the tiny letters on drugs. Pictures of my cat in the same pose taken with an iPhone versus a DSLR camera, both untouched. The color difference between last fall's honey harvest and this summer's. My parents have a cactus that looks like Boris Johnson. This piece of bubble wrap that looks like the Pope. This house in Dresden with suspicious looking eyes. Paper under the tape is as new as the day it went up, but paper out of the tape has faded to yellow. My sister grew a bell pepper that has a nose. This hinge is reminiscent of that psychotic robot from Futurama. The way the ice stacked in my tiki cup. This huge wrench that needs a forklift to pick up, for working on an engine on a cargo ship. All these rock stackings on the shore. These bike seats and handles acting as skulls in my hotel. Cow poop gamble. The protein shake I made looks like wet cement. Some crosswalks in Baltimore have zippers. This cactus growing out of the side of an overpass wall somehow, Dallas, Texas. The only grass and flowers in 3 hours walk. I found a prototype Kit Kat at my local convenience store. B-23 bomber crash site outside near McCall, Idaho. This penny that was stuck in a washing machine. The break room chairs at my office are upholstered with binary. A big nut I made at work. The reflection from this observation tower looks like a UFO. This Wi-Fi extender makes this outlet look like he is in a panic. We found a piece of scrap wood that is the match to this shelf in the kitchen. My hotel room next to the FedEx Forum has extra tall showers for basketball players. Somebody gave this sculpture something to drink. Bowling ball broke at work. Where the river meets the sea. This watch found in the rubble of Hiroshima showing the exact time of the bomb's detonation. This seatbelt safety sign in Liechtenstein has an actual hole in it. Worn camshaft sprocket from 1970 versus brand new. My hair got caught in my zipper. Street sign art in Florence, Italy. Geometric shaped apples at Jonquil's Cafe in Boston. My local food shop are giving away mini versions of their products. This coin that landed upright. World's smallest inchworm. This wolf shaking my hand. This U-turn only light in my town. My work is now training us with VR instead of the computers. I made a miniature rainbow catapult to fling tiny things at people. This illusion in a bandstand at my local park makes the paintwork look perfectly circular. This small KFC stand I found in Moscow. Found this seal at the beach. Made it a turtle friend. The color of the ice cube and the label changes when it's chilled. Just bit into a large grape that ended up being a grape inside a grape. Biking through a forest road in British Columbia. This duck got spooked by a goldfish as I took this photo. This flower looks like it's angry and ready for a fight. This albino ladybug I found. This tree near my house has toes. Hotel mirror with built-in tablet. This cloud looking like a unicorn. This Swiss water has its logo mountain in 3D at the bottom of the bottle. Was splitting wood and was finding one log particularly difficult. Turns out a branch had grown through it holding the two halves together. This picture of my dad and his friend trying to reach the height of the tallest person in the world, Sultan Kos. A fence made of many bicycle chassis. Found a lizard with a weird double tail. The raindrops on my walkway lights make them look like little UFOs. This bike repair station on a bike trail. The QR code on it leads to detailed instructions on how to repair a bike. This fake Ben and Jerry's cup at the dentist's office. My great-grandfather's Chicago police badge. Police in Venice move around on jet skis. I made a globe. The front door handle on my boring 70s house is a mermaid. This tiny car I found while in China. The design on this smoothie faking a gecko inside the bottle. Thought this was a odd black and white landscape painting. Really just dust on a blackboard. You've been visited by the safety doggo. Like this video and subscribe to be safe from all danger.